welcome to Curious Life, and today I thought I'd just bring you along with me for the day because it's a bit of a dreary day and I could do with a cozy day at home. So that means I'll bring you along, show you some of my daily routines, and I've got a whole bunch of other stuff to do, like a little bit of food prep, a little bit of cleaning. I need to take care of some of my plants. And as you'll already seen, I have started my morning routine. I've just had my coffee and my breakfast and I am ready to go for the day. So shall we get started? And I think I need to finish off the last few bits of my morning routine and just show you a little bit of what my daily routines look like. So let's get started. So my day is already a little out of order. You saw my morning routine card, which said our dog walk is supposed to be first thing before breakfast, and we all go together, and it is lovely to have a family walk first thing. But this morning the weather has been dismal and we were due rains, so we didn't go, and I am hoping to be able to go and do that this afternoon instead when the weather brightens up a little. It is supposed to, so hopefully it does. The morning is where I do a few of my daily chores, things such as laundry. And it's also when I'm doing my daily focus for today. This daily focus routine is one of the routines from the FlyLady system, and mine is heavily customized to my life. So that's why my focus is on editing videos today, but you can change these daily focus days to whatever suits you best. This is just what works for me. I have videos on this and what it is, and I'll link that below in case you're interested in finding out more. But my morning is flying by pretty quickly, and it's almost time for lunch. So lunch is kind of finished. I'm just waiting for Blaze to finish what she's doing so she can go and grab her lunch. So I thought I'd just stop and have a little chat with you and see how the day's going. I really love days like today where you're just kind of pottering about and just doing whatever needs to be done, but there's no kind of rush to the day as such. I mean, obviously we all have busy lives and we all have things that need doing at certain times, but sometimes it's just nice to relax a little bit and just take the day as it comes, and that's kind of what today is like. Although I do have some things to do this afternoon, and I have some things that are kind of more time bound. So I do have a big pet food order coming. It comes frozen, so I need to get it into the freezer as soon as it arrives. And I guess I'll also show you what some of my afternoon routines look like, and some of the sort of cleaning things that I do on a daily basis, just to show you what a normal average day looks like in my life. I'm also going to have to start prepping dinner at some point, and I do want to make some focaccia to go with it, so I do need to do that because I am really looking forward to having that focaccia later. But Blaze should be about done with her morning, so I'll go and serve up some lunch and then we'll get on with the rest of our day. As you can see, I did get to go for my dog walk. It was just me and Cora, and it was lovely to get out in the sun, even though it was a very blustery day. Cora definitely appreciated the walk, which is the point of a dog walk, and I appreciated it too. If you're wondering what I'm squeezing lemons for, it's because we like to have lemon juice in water and it's quite a nice refreshing drink. It's really lovely with sparkling water, but we never knew how many lemons we would need because we didn't really know how many we would go through in a week. Then sometimes I'd buy lemons and not use them, and other times I wouldn't buy enough. So I started to juice the lemons and then freeze them into lemon ice cubes. Then whenever we fancy some lemon, or I need some lemon for a recipe even, we have it, and it is so easy to pop a cube into a glass. But after this, it is time to get on with the afternoon routine, which is another of my FlyLady cleaning system routines. I think in the original system this is called a daytime routine or an afternoon routine, but I've actually set a time for it, and that's just to trick my brain into knowing when to do it. Because I was really struggling to know when exactly in the afternoon to do these chores, and then I'd start something else or I'd get busy and I'd just forget. I have found that if I wrap up work or study or whatever I'm doing for that day at about 5 p.m, that gives me an hour to start dinner and get these little daily chores done while dinner is cooking. And then I'm usually done by about the time that dinner is ready and our evening can start. And this routine just consists of dealing with laundry and make sure it's drying and not just leaving it in the washing machine because I've forgotten about it. And then I also just have a bit of a tidy of the main areas that gathered clutter, and I give the downstairs a vacuum. I'll also run a spray mop around for a quick floor clean if the floor needs it. And then of course I'm prepping dinner, making dinner. If we need any packed lunches or we're going out the day after, then I'll also be prepping those during this time, but we don't need that today. that is just about my day done. I'm going to just go and serve up dinner in a minute. It is just finishing off and cooking, and I'm really looking forward to it. The focaccia looks amazing. And Blaze should be finishing work soon, so I am going to go and serve up dinner, and then we are just going to go and relax for the evening. But thank you so much for joining me on my day today. If you've made it this far, then I would love it if you subscribed and joined me again in the future. I do lots of videos like this with my wife Blaze, and it's just been lovely to spend the day with you, so thank you. Anyway, I am going to go now. I will see you next week. I hope you have a lovely day.